All right, everybody, this week we are looking back at yet another of my old short films. Now let's get down to it. This week we're looking back once again at one of my old short films. This time it's Garbage Night. Now in the first commentary that I did, I discussed Ascent. And you can check out that video there or down below, wherever the link will end up being. And that was a film that was the final project film I did when I attended the New York Film Academy back in 1999. Two quick corrections I have to make to the previous audio commentary. One, to clarify, I had noted that I was one of 3 students that finished our actual final project for that class. I just wanted to clarify, though, I was 3 out of 10. There were 10 people in my class, only 3 of us finished. And also, Paul Coughlin, the actor that was in that movie, I had said he lived in Sunnyside. I don't know why I said that. He lived in Maspeth. Okay, back to Garbage Night. Now, this film was the first project that I did when I attended the New York Film Academy in 1999. I took an 8-week course there, and we shot everything on 16mm reversal film. And this was the first project that we did. I worked on it with 2 of my classmates. One was Paul Coughlin, the guy you saw in the previous film, and there were like 2 other people. Actually, there were 2 other people, right? Because there was somebody who was helping behind the scenes while we were doing this. I just don't remember who it was. And then there was also the girl in the video, in the film that you're going to see now, whose name, unfortunately, I don't remember. But she was very nice and she was cool. Okay, that's enough talk. Let's get into the movie. Now, this entire short was actually shot in my parents' apartments where I was living at the time, but this is where my parents lived for many, many years. I grew up in this apartment, and that's the bathroom, looking down through the hallway. I was always very happy with that shot. And then this is the kitchen. You'll see there's a lot of shadows. I was honestly not very... I was still trying to figure out how to do lighting, and I honestly didn't know much of what I was doing. I hate all the harsh shadows you're going to see throughout this entire short. There are a couple of moments there that are going to look nice, but most of it, the lighting is terrible. I'll just clarify right off the bat, the lighting's pretty bad. And she was actually being very careful because I remember there being nervousness about cutting her hand when she was doing this part of it. And like I said, she was just a member of the class. She wasn't an actress, but we all kind of acted and appeared in each other's films during the projects. I appeared in one of hers as well as a gunman, a guy that shoots up a party. And this is the hallway. Again, a lot of harsh shadows. Now, initially when I was doing it, I thought it was kind of neat. You know, I was kind of letting it have these harsh shadows, but I look at it now and I hate it. It drives me nuts. I really wish I hadn't done it. I kind of thought that was giving it this sort of noir look, but I don't think that really worked out very well. But either way, there was like the lights in the stairwell. There's a stairwell to the right behind me, and I was up on the steps. And this is the 6th floor of the apartment building. And then that's her. This kind of shot sort of worked out. We're down in the basement now. And I kind of like how some of this comes together. I feel like this part looks a little nicer than the part in the kitchen and the hallway. And most of this is just natural lighting. I think I had a light set up somewhere in that hallway, but that was kind of it. Most of this is all just the natural lighting that was in the basement. And now this was one part where we kind of made a point of jumping the line. So I go from here, and then I figured the movement of her hand kind of cuts the fact that makes it a little easier that we jump over. And then, boom, that's me. That is a 20 years ago me right there. Thinner and probably healthier. So now this film is very much left to interpretation. And again, it's a silent film, which I think I haven't even mentioned yet. It's all silent. There was no music designed to be in it, and there wasn't any sound. It was supposed to be a silent film. And we did all this. Like I said, my friend, the classmate, Paul, he was the one who did all the filming, especially for this part while I was doing the acting. And then like stuff like this, I filmed most of that. I really do like that shot though. And that's the end. That was the end. I do like the bathroom hallway shots. Those were ones I really kind of enjoyed. And I thought they kind of came out. Like I said, I really didn't like the hallway scene. Always bugs me now. I wasn't crazy about the kitchen one, but I really didn't know what I was doing. That was like the first time I actually got to play with the camera and shoot on actual film. And again, like I said in the last commentary, the tricky thing with that film is that I don't know if I'm getting it right. I had the light meter, had everything explained. I hoped it was all coming together the way it was supposed to, but you never know how it's going to look until afterwards. And in that short, I was really just figuring everything out. But in the end, I'm happy overall with how it came out. I don't feel embarrassed about it. It's a lot of people, I think, get uncomfortable about their older short films, don't like to show them to people. I kind of feel good about it. It's not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but in the end, it was what I set out to make. And to me, that's always the bar that I set for myself is, did the short film tell the story I wanted it to tell? And I still feel like that film does that. I'd love to hear what you think. You can watch the film here. There's a link below that'll take you to the film itself so you can watch it without me yammering in the background. But love to hear what you guys think about it. And that's it for this week. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and all those wonderful things. And I'll see you next week.